We're doing.
We're going live. I'm stealing one of Nicole's lollipops, is what I'm doing.
Howdy, howdy. We're live.
Hello, hello.
How's everybody doing?
So I see we have Vandy in the house, and we have KT.
Hey, David and Becca.
Sorry. There's what I was looking for. All right. So how was the week?
It's been busy.
Rainy.
Rainy and busy. And the only one that doesn't have a complaint is Mickey.
Man, I got no reason to complain.
Our eBay warehouse is looking good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. So you guys doing a lot of reorganizing over there?
We cleaned a bunch of it out, took it down to the Timber 15, and now now we got to start taking the shelves out of here to go over there,
Gotcha.
and need about 30 more shelves.
Yep.
So as we're getting started, for anybody new watching, let us introduce ourselves real quick. I'm Roy Avery. I'm with Avery's All In. So if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of treasure hunting and sourcing. We storage units, thrifting, estate sales. We do the whole 9 yards. And we actually are an auction firm here in Ohio for online auctions. And we have those going up at least twice a month.
Hey, Uncle Bo. How you doing, brother?
What's happening, Uncle Bo? You want to
Hold on,
introduce?
Tony.
Who wants to introduce themselves next? Jim, Tim, Mickey.
My name is Mickey. My channel name is right here. I'm a clown. I have fun. We do storage units. We have fun. That's what we do.
Hey, have fun and make money is my motto.
Hey, we all have fun.
Southeast South Carolina, where it's nice and warm, 80 degrees, sunshiny.
I mean, you can't
I'm
say
Jim
no
Hudson.
to that. Go ahead, Jim.
I'm Jim Hudson with the Adventures with the Hudsons. We do storage units. We travel. We do NASCAR, thrifting, and you name it. We might try it, or just whatever's fun.
Awesome. I'm Tim Brown with KT Treasures, which is on this side. Okay.
Nope, the other side.
We buy storage units. We sell on eBay, whatnot, Amazon sellers. Do some of a bunch of other stuff that we probably don't need to do. Do too much sometimes.
Is it fun though?
We always have fun. You never know what you're gonna find, especially when you got Simon hanging out with you all day.
I sent you a picture of Simon.
You did. You sent me a picture that looks just like Simon. I was like, holy smokes, he's right.
So do we want to get into some storage units, or do you want to talk a little bit about something good that's happened this week as we're waiting for a few more people to drop in and move forward? I'm Tony. My YouTube name is Uncle Bo. What's up, Tony?
That's funny.
His YouTube name should be Cold in Indiana. Brother Troy.
Hey,
What's
brother
up,
Troy.
Brother Troy?
Hey, Brother Troy.
How we doing today? So what's a good thing that happened this week?
Well, for myself, I woke up every day. I had air in my lungs. The sun was shining, and I'm still breathing.
I believe you bought something nice too, didn't you?
No, I didn't buy nothing nice. I did buy me a toy, though, that we talked about last Wednesday. Everybody's supposed to come back and see if I got it this Wednesday or not. So.
All right. Well, we'll
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Hold on. Let's see if I can figure this one out. There we go. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice.
That is my new toy that we're gonna provide hours of family fun on. So it's a
Yeah,
27 footer with a Mercury 135.
nice.
She's a big one.
Is she working, or do you have to put a little work into it?
I got to do a couple small things to it, like the tilt and trim. I think it needs a solenoid, and then I bought some new wheels and tires are going to be put on it, and I bought a new light kit for the trailer. I'm gonna put on it, and
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do some work to the seats probably. So,
Okay.
And you know what boat stands for?
yes, sir. I've already broke it out. The original price, I got it for $1,500 cheaper than the original price. So,
Okay.
I actually didn't have to break it out yet because I still had the original price.
Gotcha.
So,
Thank you, by the way, Vandy. Vandy's looking through the online auction. What's good with you, Tim?
Oh, I've just been busy, man. eBay's been just cranking. It's crazy, dude. Records sell.
Oh yeah.
I have sold so many records. It's crazy. I got, I think, 9 to ship out tomorrow.
That's just listed the ones we got in the last coffin box.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put them up for auction, and it's like, yeah, holy smokes.
All in at the same time too. That's nice.
Well, they do. I got different days. You know, I work 2 hours this day, 2 hours the next day, 2 hours, you know, every day records coming off.
you starting them at 99-cent auction?
No, I started them. Some of them I started off at like $20, $25, $30, depending, you know, what the comps were. But I had one I started off at $10 that went for $80, and I was pretty shocked at that one.
Douglas is in the house. How you doing, Douglas?
I got a beautiful. I got a set of Kiss records right now. It's all four. It's all for the musicians. Each one did a solo album, and together they have a piece of poster inside each album that goes together that makes this like 4-foot poster.
Okay.
I know a guy that'll probably buy that if he ain't already got it.
But it's pretty cool. But other than that, we've been cleaning out that African unit, and the furniture's beautiful. It's in there. It's made out of Arcasia, some kind of I can't say it. I don't know. It's some African wood. All the furniture that we found is from Africa, except for one book stand. So,
hey, Betty Boop, and then we have Douglas saying hey to everybody as well.
hello, Douglas. Betty Boop.
Hello, Mr. Harlows. Yes, he got my message. He said thank you.
Well, what's good for you there this week, Jim? And then I'm gonna get
Hell,
into
eBay,
storage unit. Go ahead.
The two I was looking at, one went for $1,300, which was a 5x10.
Wow.
And I was having a hard time even going to go 300.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
And it went to 15. Jeez.
Yeah, and the other one we really wanted because it had a brand new in the box freezer, upright freezer, and it went off. It was supposed to go off this morning, but it disappeared yesterday.
So, what does anybody think about getting appliances in these storage units? Because I know, you know, like if I see something with an appliance in it, and even if it's new in the box, I don't know if I go for it. You know.
Well, they still had the straps around it, so it was $800 freezer. I looked the model number up.
So my thought isn't necessarily the straps more than, you know, just how long it's been stored and
yeah.
still
Right.
create problems. But
Yeah, most of them I've gotten worked. I've got one sitting out in the trailer right now, a smaller one, 6.9 cubic foot that I thought
Yeah.
was a refrigerator, and I listed it as a refrigerator freezer. And I was looking at the ad yesterday, and on the tag it says upright freezer. Oops.
We haven't had great luck with refrigerators, but the dorm size, the apartment, those little dinky ones,
Mhm.
all those we seem to do okay on.
I
Dryers and washers, we do good. We can't keep them; they sell pretty quick.
Gotcha.
got to go out and take pictures of the washer and dryer in the trailer
Stoves
and the gas stove.
if they're going to take too long to clean, we don't even bother with them. If they can clean up pretty quick, we'll put a little grease into it and throw them up on marketplace and get rid of them. But here's what it is.
I normally
What?
just keep my appliances and swap them to my appliance guy when I need new appliances.
Okay. Hey, what do they call that? Usage profit, or I mean, trades work, barter and trade, definitely.
Exchange rate profit. But yeah, that's what I do with mine. My wife told me last year, I think it was, that she wanted some stainless steel appliances. So I called the guy that I've been giving my appliances to for the last year, two years, and he brought them and wouldn't let me pay him anything for them. Stainless steel refrigerator, stove, washer.
Yep,
So-
nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Maybe I ought to get in good with the guy down the road.
So if
It's always good to have
anybody,
friends.
what's that?
It's always good to have friends.
Yes, it is. That is for sure. Well, if anybody has a zip code we should put in, or they'd like us to look and search, feel free to drop that in the oops, that's the wrong screen sharing.
I was like, why are we looking at ourselves?
Ah!
Trying to, where are we at? There we go. Window.
Put 45449.
There we are. There we are. So Tim sent me this one right here. You can see it's at 2,500 already. And by the way, I can't see the comments. So if anything pops up, gents, let me know.
All right.
But wow. Look at that one right there.
Looks like lots of nice merchandise. Be a lot of what do you call it? Repeat sales without having to make a bunch of listings.
Oh yeah.
That's what I saw in that unit, especially the fact that all these totes look like they probably have similar stuff in them.
Yeah, you can, and they're labeled. Like this guy, this was somebody's workshop, definitely.
A lot of electric stuff
Or
in
fiber
there.
optic. That's what I was thinking.
Plus,
Yeah,
it's got the nice shelves in it that you can use.
yeah, those look like the Menard
There's
shelves.
$1,000 worth of shelves in there, or
At
better.
That's
Yeah,
what I was looking at that for, as one of those with replenishables where you don't have to go out and get them. You're gonna have them already.
Right.
I can list a bunch of stuff and put
Well,
quantity.
that's an electrician's unit.
20 and be set up for a while.
So here's the thing that I think of when I see this, like how much inventory is it versus the cost right now, right? Like at $2,500, how much do we think we can get out of this, like, selling each piece?
Well, those rolls of mule tape back there, the ones,
These,
those sell, the ones lower than that, I think that's mule tape on the bottom too, right? The rolls. Yeah, the
Right
mule
here?
tape.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those sell for about $1,000 a roll.
Well, that's
My thought process on this unit was the shelving, the cost of the shelving. Take that off the price of the unit, and there's got to be at least enough items where you're getting under $1 an item,
yeah, oh yeah.
and you're probably getting down probably close to 50 cents an item.
I'm looking at all this can do it back here as well. Like that's somebody probably was an electrician. It looks like.
Yeah.
Or either they were the fiber optic pullers.
Yeah.
I was looking at it. I was like, man, there you could do a lot with that unit.
Oh yeah. I mean
It's got a
these
lot
shelves
of-
But it
here.
ain't close to.
These shelves here they put on wheels. I mean,
That's cool.
wow. And where are we at? About 14 hours. So I mean, it's gonna end tomorrow morning. That's
But it's already at $2,500.
Oh, there's probably
Yeah.
at least $10,000 of it.
No, that would work.
Yeah, probably more than that because most of those 2-inch couplings and things like that, man, they're like $3 or $4 or $5 a piece.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Looking at this though, just keep in mind, like, I mean, I know for me, that's at least what, a 3-4 hour trip from Cleveland, and it's a 10 by 30. So, I mean, that's one of the things that I would look at here is like, is there money in taking that trip as well, And then you got totes down here. I didn't even see those. Like, this is just packed with inventory right here.
Yep.
Wow.
And if
Well, the thing is,
go ahead, Mr. Jim.
The thing is, you'd have to, because I know the size of your trailer. Even with the size of my trailer, I'd have to rent a big U-Haul.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be like 26 footer for that just to make sure,
Yeah.
So
I still think if you could be all in at under $5,000, you'd make a bunch of money.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm thinking you'd probably triple or quadruple your money. And having all that inventory where
Yeah, but somebody would have a heart attack if I went on something like that.
She would only have a heart attack till the money got back in the account, and then when it doubled, she wouldn't have a heart attack anymore.
Now this is a little more reasonable unit here.
Okay.
Just see what you think on this one.
All right.
Yeah.
What
So
your thoughts are on this.
I see we got 4 days. Hold on. 4 days,
Only
14
$30
hours.
worth of scrap air conditioners in there.
Yeah. Up there, your air conditioner's right over there.
Yeah, that pays for that's your value right there for your scrap. Everything
Wrap
else
them
is
out.
free.
Yep.
But you know how to scrap them out. I already taught you that, right?
Yes, sir. Sawzall.
Yes, sir.
And a pair of cutters or something. A wrench, maybe. I don't remember. Something else you had me have.
Well, this has been in here a while, so definitely vintage. Look at all this luggage back here.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Is that a train case?
There's the complimentary air mattress.
Yeah, don't you get that every time you buy
It ain't a storage unit without an air mattress.
You know, I've never gotten an air mattress in a unit yet.
Really? I guess it's just
Up
our
here,
area.
something that happened, man.
Yep. A massage mat. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I wonder how long this has been in here.
I mean, I don't know how y'all's area is, but here, if you go to a storage unit like that, you better find your money before you walk in the
That
door
old stereo system.
because
Yeah.
most of the stuff in there is going to be rat-ridden here. Old storage units like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice
So-
little stereo system there.
But for me, the money is as soon as you walk in the door.
That's an old Fisher.
Yep.
Mom and Dad had one like that. I know what that one is.
Vandy said he was the first one to bid on that. Was you the second one too, Vandy?
I'd have to say, as far as the
First and
radio
third.
system, that definitely I don't have good luck with that, so I couldn't bank on that one. That's for sure.
I would go 50 on it.
So we got Mickey at 50. Is there something I'm missing, Tim?
Huh?
Is there something I'm missing, or are we just looking at it?
We're just looking at.
Okay.
It's one of those, people look at getting into storage units or whatever,
Yeah, I would go 50 on it just because I know I could get about that for the air conditioners in the front door.
Right?
And then anything else I find that's not garbage, which a lot of it is garbage, would be pure profit after that.
Well, I'm watching it on the TV, and up in the left hand there in that corner, that little blue case is a $30 makeup case. If it's got the mirror and
This here?
Yep.
yes,
I think
Yeah.
the one under it's probably a $20, $30 one too.
if it's a Samsonite, it could be 45 to 60.
The black one up behind it
those.
almost looks like an instrument case.
This one right here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it almost does. I mean, I think maybe a saxophone or something like that would be in something about that size.
yeah. Saxophone's a little shorter. My daughter played one. Well, it may be a alto sax or bass sax. She played alto.
So this is a 10 by 20. Which to me, pictures are always unassuming when you got that size. So if you're getting into it, you definitely want to be aware you're probably going to get a lot of inventory out of this.
And those are those big old school air conditioners. So there's probably plenty of copper in them and plenty of wire and things like that. The compressors are probably the good heavy compressors. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, you would definitely get $30 on the air conditioners if you scrapped them properly.
Right.
So that is also key to scrapping. You have to do it properly. If you don't do it properly, you're wasting your time.
Well, there's also 4 days left on it too. So, I mean, it's $30 right now, but but obviously $50 if it stays where it is. Mickey could get it at 50. What about you, Tim and Jim?
Sound like you're rhyming over there, Tim and Jim.
I'd probably do 100 because of that Fisher stereo. Fisher's a good brand.
Okay.
Yeah, and you had all the different components to it too, by the looks of it.
Oh no, it was separate speakers with.
Go back on that picture with the stereo.
Vandy said he got 75 on it.
Back on the picture with the stereo. Where are we at? Let's see.
The only problem.
I think it was the third
stereo,
one.
The only problem with the stereo for me is, like I said, units down here that are that old and have been there that long, the wires are all going to be chewed up. So the stereo, I mean, you might be able to rewire it. You might not be able to.
I'd be on it for 100, 110. My favorite bid, 110.
Yeah.
That used to be mine. I guess I'm going to have to raise mine to $2,000 for a $50 unit. It's getting ridiculous down here.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I couldn't, I wouldn't put a bid on this one. I couldn't do it.
I know you said send them before 8 o'clock, but I just sent you one that Nicole had on my watch. So I didn't realize it was on the watch till recently, very recently, like when I opened it.
Wasn't
Let's
that at $30 just a minute ago?
Yep.
Did it change?
Now?
What's that?
It's 80 now.
It's 80 now.
Vandy said
Wow.
he bid at 80 and is still not winning.
Quit bidding me up, Vandy.
Pennsylvania. It's a nice unit. If it was down here, I'd have went on it.
See, that's the problem with doing this on camera with people you're gonna be up against in the storage world. See, I kind of have a luxury down here where nobody really is down here.
I don't mind it.
Well, we're like you, Mickey. That nobody around here is watching us.
Right.
No friends at auctions, you know,
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, there's a nice one.
unless you're
That's-
going in together on one, then you don't bid each
What
other.
size is that?
10 by 20.
10 by 20.
Look
This
at all
is one
these
Nicole
totes.
put on our watch.
Okay.
All right.
It's at 130 right now. I didn't see how many days yet, but look at all the totes stacked up here. Here's a row of totes, another row of
What's
totes.
that in the back?
Tote.
Is that
You got totes back there.
Well, the first thing I see, you know, is the vintage fan right there and the vintage
Yeah.
wagon right there beside it.
Yep.
That's
These
the two
fans,
first things.
depending on the brand on these, I mean, they can go for over $100 if they're working.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, and the old wagon.
Yeah, if the wagon is an original and it's all original, then it's probably worth a good penny too.
Yeah.
We had our store. We got a metal fan like that. Sold it for $300.
What's in this box right here?
Magazines
Record?
or something.
Oh, please be records. You can sell them.
Nah, they're too small for records.
Magazines.
Tim,
Right.
you're gonna have to come down here and show me how to list records quick, man, because I've got more records than the law should allow.
I hear you. Look at all those cups.
Yep, bunch of coffee mugs right there.
Wow.
Man, they took a lot of pictures on this one.
Yeah, they did.
Up here.
Look at all the coffee cups.
Okay, so we got the vintage Barbie box at least. This is
A vintage
surprise.
farm people
This
or
is-
something, little people.
Fisher
Little
Price
People's
Church.
Schoolhouse.
Okay.
Yeah. We've sold those before that they could be worth $20-$30, and if
So,
they're in
so
pristine
you know
condition,
right
better.
there that there's going to be some vintage OG toys in there.
Wait a minute. Look at all the totes back here.
Yeah,
Right?
it's all totes.
Wow.
That's down there where the Chinese restaurant is, Tim.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got to stop, get your belly full after you go there every day.
Yeah, you would.
Wow.
Is that one Mickey sent you?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. This is a nice little vintage blow mold right there. Wow.
Look at
And
those
there's some
lamps.
vintage brass lamps there.
Look at these totes. Man.
Right. There's
Let's
probably
see. 1, 2, 3. There's another 4 rows over here. I saw these peeking up, but wow.
4 rows deep and
Oh
5
my God! Look at
Man.
You said it's I don't even know what size it is. You said a 10 by 20 or 20 by 30?
Yeah. 10 by 20.
that's a vintage. That red, white, and blue look like a tent.
Yeah.
It folds out to be I think a plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to win this one, I think.
We have 2 of those in the storage unit.
I mean, I don't know if she even bid on it. She
Do
just
them in
put
the
it on the
attic
watch.
too.
Y'all better bid on this one. This is a good unit.
Yeah, that's whew.
There's some good stuff in there.
I mean,
I'm bringing the trailer.
you have $130 in tote cost there, in my opinion, to start off with. What's that say? Hot rods?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now you got to think back in the 70s and 80s, hot rods were curling iron stuff. Remember the hot rods they used to curl their hair with?
Never curl my hair.
You remember the hot rods your mom used to curl her hair with?
Oh.
And the little sewing machine right there in the front, you know, it looks pretty vintage, but I mean, it's garbage, but it looks vintage.
Well, there's
And
2 of them there. One in between the wagon.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Wow, they got a lot of pictures on this one.
So what y'all think on that one? What would y'all go on that? This got 4 days left and it's at 130.
Wow. I'm still like looking at the pictures and studying this thing. Let's see.
Well, what I'm saying, I'd go 400 or 500.
Ooh, I don't know if my wife will let me go that high.
Well, you get them a little cheaper than we do up here. That'd be a
Look at that light
Up
burn
here,
box
there.
up there.
This here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2 boxes in there for Light Bright. I think this one's a older box though,
It looks like the older one.
because there was a newer version on the other side of it, of the unit.
Oh, I see a brother printer back there too.
Yeah.
Those are junk.
Wow.
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
All right, so
People love their printers, though. That's for sure.
yes, they do. So Vandy said there's definitely money in there.
Yeah, he said he's seen a George Jones LP. I didn't see that yet. I had to zoom in on that somewhere.
I'd have to go back and figure out what picture out of the 30 that are there.
Boxes and much, much more.
So I'm looking at this and wow, I don't know how much. Where's everyone at? Because I'm looking and counting the totes real quick. What I can see, I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'm just looking at the totes and I'm
You're the high
seeing.
bidder.
Yeah, I just put a bid on it.
So usually we're going to average between about $7 to $10 per tote selling them, and we usually sell them in stacks of 3, maybe 4, so $5 to $10, depending on the tote. I would figure I probably see at least $400 in totes, $300 to $400 in just selling totes alone. So
I would say pretty easy on that.
yeah.
Hey, we're bringing you our totes next time we come up.
Right?
Next time we get a bunch of them.
So I mean, when I see it like that, I'm
Especially having lids with them, you can sell them.
yeah.
Man, let me tell you, after we had our dollar yard sale last time,
Mm-hmm.
I had like 4 or 5 totes of stuff left,
Yeah.
and I couldn't even give the stuff away to people in the totes. And I mean, it wasn't junk; it was good stuff.
Wow.
They wouldn't even take the totes and the stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
do
really?
that. We empty the totes, and that all gets liquidated as well. So no one.
Oh, that
always-
unit here would be $1,000 or more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
I mean, just in totes alone, I would see easily going probably up to 700-800 just because I know I got the money back in the totes.
Right.
You know,
Well,
and that's
I'll-
just totes I can see. That's not even all the totes in the unit. You know.
What I put a $200 bid on it, and if I win it at $200, we'll talk about it next Wednesday.
All right. Yeah, we'll be looking for a video too.
Man, I got storage unit videos right now. I'm gonna start
Man.
doing fishing videos, I think.
We want to too.
Yeah, I mean,
There you
Well,
go.
as soon as it warms up here and I get up the camper, we're going to start.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some outdoor videos and stuff
Hi, Tracy.
during this summer. You know, we'll probably do some storage units here and there, but you know, I'm trying another. Oh, I see an old OG skateboard, man. You missed that, didn't you?
no.
Oh,
Did
the
you see-
skateboard, I've seen that.
Okay. See, I'm looking at the unit now that I bid on it.
Good evening, Tracy.
But,
yeah, Andy said he'd be at 750 on that unit, but
Right.
I don't blame you. I mean, storage units are a lot of work, but I mean, especially up here. Lisa said she was looking at one. I think it was closing today, and she didn't figure it was worth, $300, $400. But on the day it's closing, it was already at like 300. I don't know what the storage unit was, but
see
know.
all the leaves and stuff in there? That's been there for quite a while.
yep.
So, and there's only one lot. So most of the time, and it's sad to say, around here, when you get a unit like this that's piled up like that and it's got that much stuff in it and it's never been in default,
Yeah.
most of the time it's an elderly person that passed away.
Right.
So, hopefully we get it, and instead of somebody else getting it and just exploiting it, we'll at least give the things a new home some way, somehow.
I'm willing to bet there's a lot of good vintage stuff in there. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there is.
I think that's probably going to be a pretty awesome unit.
Well, we got the high bid on it currently, so hopefully by next Wednesday we'll know.
Yeah, up here, that thing would be. There's no way you get it for $130.
Right. Well, I mean, it's at 150 now. That's what it went to whenever I put 200 on it, and
Gotcha.
so
Yeah.
So
It'll probably
this-
get paid for like the ones I've been watching.
well, most of the time, I mean, we do get some. Matter of fact, there's one that me and Tim and I think me and Tim and Troy looked at one night. I don't know if Tim will remember it or not. It had a go-kart and then it had a like a paint sprayer behind the go-kart. The go-kart frame was standing up.
Yep.
It's back up for sale or up for auction in Hampton again.
Really?
And I was thinking about bidding on it.
So what? Sometimes, you know, when they keep coming up, I mean, sometimes it's just curiosity that makes me buy them. You know.
Well, my thing is you know, most everybody just got their tax money and stuff like that. So why would their unit be coming up?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point.
There's a lot of them up right now too.
Yeah, they're building storage facilities around here like crazy. All these
Yep.
big. We had
Yep.
a pottery barn that closed down, and they just basically, I think it was Life Storage, bought the building and turned it into storage units.
Yep.
You know, I thought about
Oh,
buying a 5 or 10 acre piece of property and doing something like that.
there we go. Ah, that's what this is.
Oh,
If y'all come across one of them that's in decent shape that you don't have to take a torch to and open, I'm in the market for one of those.
We didn't take it personally.
I wish we'd have kept it now, but
Yeah, the one that you sold.
yeah.
Definitely keep that in mind.
What is that up by you?
This is in Indiana, Maryville. So when it's currently only at $10. So, but it's
It's a
got 12 and a
7
half
by 8.
days. Yeah.
7 by 8 and no cleaning deposit.
That's
But it's got 2 weeks left.
Yep.
Yeah.
huh?
The one we wanted was at public storage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this
On
public
the
storage?
back
Yep. Go
on
ahead.
them safes,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you got proof that you bought it in a storage unit, you can call the manufacturer and get them to send you a slip, fill it out to get the key.
Gotcha.
The key we got one out of Xenia, and I got the key for it. I sold it.
Give me a hug.
I shouldn't have sold it.
The digital ones have keys.
Yep.
The digital
reach
ones,
up,
Come give me a hug.
the digital ones, some of them have a default code.
Somebody can see
And
you.
that's how, like, if you call a locksmith out, they can open it, but that's a few $100s just to do that.
right.
But yeah, I mean, if you can
Give me a
prove
hug,
it,
boy.
the manufacturer will have a default code that they could send you to open it.
Yeah. Well, this one was the thing was dead. Even when you put the battery on, it wouldn't come back up.
Well, see, actually, even if you had to bust one open similar to that, you know, if you didn't tear it up too bad, I would still be in the market for it because I could still drill it and, you know, put a clasp lock on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a safe is only good to keep an honest person honest, just like locks. They only keep honest people honest.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And I mean, you know, a lot of people, whenever I say that to some people, they're like, what? And I mean, you know, yes, princess. I'm sorry. Would you like Mr. Tim to come spank him? Would you like Mr. Roy to come spank him? How about Mr. Jim? Okay. Well, you want to come say hey to everybody? All right. Well, I'm on live right now, so we'll talk later.
So
Here, honey.
Uncle Bo said Maryville is almost close. It's up north towards Chicago.
Hey, Chicago's fun to go through at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
No, I really did. I had a great time going through Chicago. Let me tell you. whenever I was going between Tim's house and Troy's house, 5 o'clock, perfect on the dot. I hit Chicago at White Sox Stadium, 5 p.m. And I am cruising through there, talking to people out the window. Just having
When
a good
we
old
went
time.
through, we went up to the lakes, Great Lake Navy Academy for my son's graduation for boot camp. And I think we went around Chicago twice at 85 mile an hour, and it's a 45 mile an hour zone.
Huh.
And the cop was telling me to move faster.
Kind of like 285 going around Atlanta.
Yep.
Sounds about right. But yeah, we sure did, man. I rolled the window down and I was talking to people like there's my best friend driving right through Chicago.
Wow.
All right, what do we have on this one? Was that Jim that sent me this?
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. So 10 by 30, it's at $110, and it ends tomorrow morning.
What was that thing down there? Was it a snow blower or something?
Yeah.
See, it says boxes, bags, and totes, and no other notes. So let's see. Yep. Hey, Mickey, you could probably really use that right about now.
Yeah, those work great on beach sand, I hear. I really don't know. But
Groom at beach sand.
somebody
So-
did tell me though that you can use those on like when you get erosion, the beach houses down there, Edisto or whatever, when they get erosion, they use those to blow the sand back out to the dunes.
Huh.
Never knew that, but you know,
I don't know why I was thinking that could work, but I mean, snow isn't really all that big, you know what I mean, as far as going through. So grains of sand should work.
Right.
As long as you ain't doing wet sand.
Right. Even
Yeah.
wet sand, though, if they chop it up good enough to shoot it out.
Yeah.
You know.
So I see these padded rate envelopes from the post office right in here, which makes me think off the first thing I think when I see that is probably a reseller.
See, I don't never think that the person I'm getting a unit from is a reseller unit unless it's all brand new stuff. And I mean, I think I'm the only reseller in South Carolina
Gotcha.
as far as buying storage units goes.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Not all resellers buy storage units, though.
That's true.
See some totes up here.
Why won't you drive to Connecticut?
What is this? Is this a table saw? Wet, dry? Tile
That
cutter?
is a tile saw. That's an expensive tile saw. Wet saw for tile.
Yeah. Here's some car parts.
You sure those ain't radiator fans for like a radiator fan thing that blows cold air?
That looks like I don't know what it is. It looks more like a car radiator to me. And this looks like it's a carpet that came out of a car.
Yeah, and the inside fender well or something, the inside trunk well.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
somebody.
there's a little bit of trash in there, but the shelving would be perfect.
Yeah, that shelving's not cheap.
Especially that. That's that short one there in front, $75.
There's a little water cooler right there.
So when y'all buy storage units, y'all look at the shelving and all. Do you look at it for the purpose of reuse, or do you look at it for the purpose of selling?
Either or.
Because see, I mean, I do look at the shelving, but I mean, I don't really I know that's a price, you know, that I won't have to spend, but I don't really look at that as part of profit for the unit. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I look at shelving as something I'm going to use.
right.
So, I mean, this black metal shelving to the left, like that's that's a good dollar as far as you're going to make some good money selling it. But I mean, heavy duty shelving like that's expensive as well. So I mean, that
That's
shelving system,
$300 a shelf.
right? I was about to say
Free.
that's easily.
See, I
You
don't
know,
I don't understand why I don't ever really look at shelving like that.
And the bad part about and that one there's only actually 2 shelving units there.
yeah,
The way they set it up, they got 3 stalls out of it.
yeah. And I mean, everything's different. Everyone's different, I guess. But that's why we talk a little bit about it, because I mean, it gives a different perspective too. Like, who would think of looking at a unit full of totes to sell the totes in themselves, right?
That's true.
But I know
That's
I can
true.
put them 4 or 5 a piece, and I'm going to make more money, a lot of money back on a unit full of totes, and hopefully there'll be something good in there that's going to pay off.
Well, that's crazy,
That
Tracy.
sounds like South Carolina.
Hello, Calista.
Chair that rolls.
Oh, side mirror was ripped off by another car. Wow.
Princess P says hello, everyone.
Hey, Princess P.
Hello, Princess.
Hey, Mickey, did you see we got a sign you might like in our sale?
In your auction sale?
Yeah,
Let me tell you, I went to sign up for that thing the other day, right?
yeah.
And it tells me I got to put my credit card information in. I don't have a credit card.
Gotcha.
So you're just going to have to give me a pass on that, man. You're just going to have to go in and log me in some other way.
I can show you. I can show you in a little bit what that sign is,
Okay.
because we ended up getting, I think, 6 of them. So
So you're not going to log me in any other way?
I don't have the ability to do it any other way. I wish I could say I did, but I unfortunately
Oh, you
don't.
gotta have a credit card.
But yeah, what are you looking at this unit for there, Jim?
Huh?
Which sign are you talking about?
What are you looking at this unit for?
Which sign?
The shelves,
The
the
Princess one?
saw. The
You
saw's
gonna
a
grab one?
$300 saw.
Okay. So how much are you looking? Would you look to spend on that?
Well,
$110 right now is always looking to spend on it.
I'd probably go. If I had the room for it, I'd go 400.
First of all, you have to call and see if you can rent what that
And that's a 10 by 30.
That's a lot of storage unit.
Yes, it is.
I do know that those bags of grout right there
Yeah,
are like, I think $6 or $8 a bag right now.
and I'm betting these are tiles below it.
What it looks like, boxes of tile.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
What are you looking at for one of those?
You tell me what it's worth.
I have no idea, man. You tell me what you want for it and then get it to Tim, because Tim's saving a package up for me to ship.
All right.
So
Not a problem.
just let me know what you want for it. If it's not like $100 or something, man, I'm not paying $100 for it. Okay.
He'll go 99.99, but not 100.
Not a problem. Vandy said he'd be in that unit for 500 easily, by the way. Now, was there a zip code I missed, or
I haven't seen none.
okay?
I mean, if you just want to look at some more storage units, you can go to 29903 and go 50 miles out. See if there's anything decent around Hilton Head.
Let's see.
29488, you know, 50 miles out.
Nicole said 29488 and go 50 miles out.
Yes, ma'am. We'll do that.
She's cooking right now. That's why she's not in the chat much. Oh, she's not cooking anymore. Excuse me.
So what do we have? This is a 10 by 20. Bedding, clothing, books, files, cabinets, boxes, bags, totes, electronics, computers. Should we peek in that one? That one's
I
got
don't know.
furniture.
We can't see nothing but us.
But I am watching.
Oh. Well, now that you say that.
I mean, you know, I'd bid on what's on the screen, man, because I love you guys.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
There we go. All right. This one right here is the one I was just reading in about. Look at that. Nice.
Oh,
That's an oldie.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a singer though, but definitely vintage.
Looks like $50.
It's under that towel. TV.
You know, y'all could get all the antiques that y'all get up there for mad cheap. And
Yeah.
post them down here and sell them a lot better than y'all
I
can
got
up there.
one. I got one we might send down your way.
Because I mean, people down here like in Hilton Head and Beaufort and Hardyville and Oakady and stuff like that, they build their houses to look old.
Okay.
I mean, they like all the vintage stuff.
See this tote back here?
Yep.
Oh wow. There's more of them.
It looks like sewing patterns.
Yeah. Probably goes well with that sewing machine. TV. Definitely ribbon there.
Was it too late for him to come see Dakota? He's leaving tomorrow. I told him it was fine if he came a little while. You okay with that? When he gets here, I'll let him know you're alive and the kids can't move.
So that looks like it's probably going to be a crafting unit.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
A crafting or antique unit.
Hey Tim, Vandy said he's going to let you bid on those 2 units right there.
Oh no, I don't want those two.
Okay.
Hold that sign up again one more time.
Which one?
The Princess parking only. Okay.
That right there.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Now you got to unfull screen, you conky.
And see if it'll work. That's where I messed up last time. Yep.
And you can get a sewing machine cheap, brand new, man, $100 online.
Yeah.
We find a lot of sewing machines in storage units down here. So I think maybe here, like y'all find air mattresses, we find a sewing machine in almost every unit.
We have a $1,200 one sitting downstairs.
Vandy's in the market for one.
What, a sewing machine?
Yeah, he said right there he's got patterns and material, but no sewing machine.
Well, I bet I know where you can find one there, Vandy.
Yes, sir. Mr. Hudson can hook you up.
So I don't know. That's $100 for that. I can't say that we do a lot of we do good with crafting materials, so I could be about $100, but it's already there.
Yeah. I don't see it myself in there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even second look that.
Once you go back to the list, there's one for $420 that I wished I was down there because I'd go for it.
Let's see. Oh, look at that one. $370 air compressor, construction material, boxes, China hut, generator, stand, dry, vacuum.
10 by 15.
Let's see.
So this one's got 5 days, and I'm on the first zip code that he gave.
Yeah, look at that. The backpack blower still. Oh,
Lowe's boxes and a drill press.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Okay.
nice one.
All
Here's
kinds of
that
tools.
birdhouse you've been talking about lately, Tim.
That's a Martin house.
Yeah, that's for Martin's.
Yep, that's a purple. We got one in our front yard.
There's
You
a
ever see
lathe in there too, and a generator.
Holy smokes.
That's a nice unit.
Yeah, it is.
And it's only at 370.
Yep. It's only 2 pictures too, though. 370, and it's got 2.5 days roughly.
See, let me tell you about Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant is like I would say Mount Pleasant would put you in the same mindset as Hilton Head. It's a very well-to-do area. That's where like Boone Hall Plantation and all those big high-priced places is, like Dunes West and things like that.
Okay. Look at this one here. This one's only $50 right now.
Got some nice clothes in it.
There's a nice little bar right there. Here's your hitch for your truck. Little 3-way. This is a poster to something. DVDs, games.
Yeah, little frying pot right back there.
Yeah, my fear is it's got oil in it. That probably killed the unit, but these look like it could be potential sport. That's a racing coat, probably.
I think that's a good unit there. What's the price of that one?
What was it? $50, wasn't it?
Yeah. Currently
See,
at 50.
Tim, whenever you and Christy get y'all's 5-year plan going,
Yeah.
we can just double up on them all the time.
Well, them 2 boxes that you was at the bottom there, they ain't live plants no more.
There's a leather bomber jacket in there I just seen.
I didn't see the live plants, but
Down at the them 2 boxes there on the right, the left.
Perishable live plants.
oh, gotcha. Oh, there's a. Okay.
Now that's $50 a piece right there, aren't they?
Yeah.
We probably do good at 20, 25 in our online auctions for those. Minimum.
Yeah.
There's some
Why
decent
are
stuff-
kids
there's
so
some
loud when
decent
they play
stuff
on the
in there.
PlayStation?
I don't know. Yeah, one day, 18 hours, and it's only at $15. That's a 5x10, so that'd be a quick clean out. But I mean, that's a
That's
an
a
hour
nice
out.
unit.
yeah.
That'd be a steal there, I think.
Unfortunately, it's in Bluffton, South Carolina.
Oh.
Let's go.
I would
on
easily, I would easily be into that one at about 200 easily.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If she seen Bluffton, she thought it was up in Ohio.
Oh, geez. Tell her,
I had to get
she
Nicole to
said
look at
bid
that
on
one
it. Go
again.
bid on it.
What's that?
I said I had to get Nicole to go look at that one again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would look at that.
I mean, because we finally started, I mean, doing the clothes, seeing some of the jerseys. I could easily sell that hitch back there. The cars here would go in the auction like at 200. I could easily see money out of this one.
What would that hitch sell for up by y'all?
Probably sell it for about $50.
Really?
Yeah, but I'd have to do it outright, like Facebook Marketplace or something like that.
Right.
I mean, getting a hitch like that. I mean, I just bought one probably a year and a half ago, and the thing was about $100, brand new. So
I haven't priced them lately.
I haven't either.
So easily $40-$50.
Yeah, it don't seem like I paid that much for the one I've got, but I bought it some years ago. But inflation has definitely taken over recently.
Yeah, it has. Even those storage units.
I still
I'll
didn't
be
work
right
my way
back.
down to that $400 one Jim was talking about, but I saw this one right underneath it, and got some totes. It said fishing poles, so got your metal detector here, those ratcheting straps, tie downs.
I see the Coca-Cola sign. Is it a vintage one or is it?
Can't see the whole thing yet. But let's see if we can get a better look at it. Little step stool. Nah, that's a NASCAR sign.
Babe, go back to Storage Treasures and look in Bluffton.
DeWalt. Okay. There's a
Or look
metal
at the one with
detector
the
there.
clothes hanging in it.
What's that?
I
Right.
told him to tell her to look at the one with the clothes hanging in it.
Go back.
Ones came out.
No, this goes off. What was it? A day and a half? Like a day or
Yeah.
so.
Hour and 18 minutes.
Here yesterday.
Well,
I'm sorry, hour.
Go ahead.
A day and 18 hours. My
A
bad.
day and 18 hours, so 2 days. It's in Bluffton and it's got clothes hanging in it.
So these must be the fishing rods back here. You can barely see them.
Yeah, they don't look very, very appetizing.
Yeah. This is only at $10 with a. So this is at the same facility.
Go store it.
Yeah. So I just sent that to Mickey. All right. I'm still wondering where that $400 one is. Jim saw.
He said it was on the first zip code 29902
Oh, gotcha.
or 29901 or whatever it was.
I'm back. It was 5 days out.
It was 5 days out.
Savannah, Georgia. It's $420. I don't know how I got 5 days out.
All right. Page 2.
See, you
5
might not
days.
be far enough over to go to where he's at.
420 right there.
Oh, wow. Well, that refrigerator right there, you know.
That's $1,300.
Wait a minute. It's at 420. All right. Had to go recheck that. I am going to tell you these water coolers right here. Oh, man. We got one out of that purse unit we got last year, and oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
We got one in the storage
I
unit.
got one in the storage unit from
Pallet.
Pallet.
That looks like a new refrigerator.
Yeah.
It is.
And a gigantic flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Refrigerator
been
says
sold.
sold.
Can't buy it. It's sold.
Wow.
I like that unit.
Yeah, that's like
That might have been from a scratch and dent place.
That's like a $1,300 fridge, isn't it?
There's a freezer
Yeah.
right there beside it.
The freezer.
You see it?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Go back to the picture he was just at. It's right there, above the TV, the back side of it. Nope, over a little more.
Oh, gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
And it's sitting on top of something.
Yeah, this yeah.
Probably a washer and dryer.
I mean, look at all this back here though. How deep is this unit?
15. 10 by
Okay.
15.
So I can't make out what's back there, but definitely some so this is definitely a furniture unit. Getting some big pieces out of here.
Well, you got a bonus. You get rolls of what is that? Paper towels or toilet paper?
No, that's that
Toilet
cheap
paper.
knockoff Family Dollar toilet paper. That's John Wayne toilet paper.
What this here? It just says soft. That's all. That's all.
That's John Wayne toilet paper.
That's all you need to know. It's soft.
It is not. That was a lie.
Well, any takers on that unit?
What unit
Cole
will
said
go
that unit
crazy
will go
high?
crazy high.
Yeah.
That'd be about a $900 unit for me.
Mm.
Then I'd have to go live in it. You should kick me
Me
out.
personally, I wouldn't go that high on that unit because if somebody accidentally burnt the compressor up in it or something like that, then it's just scrap metal.
Yeah.
And even though it's a brand new refrigerator, you know, when they were unloading it, they might have crimped the Freon line and let all the gas out of it.
True. That's the thing. You never know. You never know
But, I mean,
what the appliances are going to be like when you get them until you get them.
Right, and that's me. You know, if I buy the unit and I find it in the back and it's a bonus, that's awesome. But I wouldn't buy a unit with that being the money factor in it,
Right.
because to me, that's scrap metal. Because I don't know whether it works or not. Somebody might have a dead fish laying in it.
Right.
You know, and that's another problem with buying storage units online versus in live auction.
Yeah.
You don't
Can't
have
smell
the
it.
smell factor. So
That is true. I'll be honest with you. I've in a live auction only had one time that I really had that scenario with the refrigerator, and you could tell it was probably bad food in it.
right.
But you are absolutely correct. You don't get to see that when you're online or smell it.
I mean, it looks beautiful from the front, but who knows what the back looks like or what's inside of it.
Well, I got a freezer once, and it was a chicken in it. You know, a whole chicken that was thawed out, and yeah. So, I mean, that's what I think of when I see those freezers.
I've got a friend of mine that works for a towing company here in town, right?
Yeah.
And the only thing they work on is big trucks, and they do big towing. They've got a rotator wrecker and things like that. They work a lot of truck accidents and truck things, right? Well, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, they worked an accident, and it was a chicken truck of processed boxes of chicken.
Yeah.
And they were giving away chicken left and right. And he brought me some, and I mean, they were the biggest drumsticks I've ever seen, man. The drumsticks, they were big as turkey legs almost, but they were chicken. But they gave away all they could. And then when they towed the trailer to their facility, which is on the other side of Walterboro from me, whenever you got within 2 miles of that place, you could smell that truck.
Wow.
It was rough. Chicken does not play. The only thing I know that's worse than chicken is crabs.
Yeah.
Crabs are rough in a cooler.
Wow.
So that was my chicken story for tonight, guys.
Well, I know the one that I really liked was that one with the clothes hanging in it. That looked nice and neat with some collectibles as well.
Well, we
I
might
like the one with all those tool pieces and parts in it.
Yeah. That first one?
Yeah.
That was in Barnwell, right?
Bluffton.
No, the Bluffton was the clothes and the
Yeah.
the other one.
You're talking about all the parts and pieces?
No, I think he's talking about. Are you talking about the one with all the cable and stuff like that in it?
Yeah, that first one we looked at.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was in Michigan.
Think my wife just said she bid on the unit.
Cool. Way to go.
That's what I'm taking. I guess I should get my front end fixed on my truck this week, huh?
Sounds like it.
Guess I'll go order parts tomorrow.
Order them online.
No, I got a place in town that I can call them in the morning, and they'll have it at 7:30 the following morning, no matter what I need.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Yep.
Yeah, one of these days we'll pick up a storage unit again. We actually we're landing an estate sale. So that'll be coming up pretty soon.
That's the one Lisa was talking about.
I don't know. I haven't listened to any of the messages. I've been working.
That was yesterday.
You've been working. What have you been doing all day?
The only
The
thing
one
I
where
heard
she
you
went-
talking about was phone cards and stuff, loyalty rewards.
No, all day today we so the truck went to the shop, so I'm trying to get this issue fixed. And then after we dropped it off, we had a lady that reached out to us or emailed us from a referral, and we went out to check out their house, and knock on wood, everything moves forward, and it's going to be up online, an estate sale out of the house. And I mean, the thing I like the most about it is they actually have some vintage furniture that we like to sell. So that'd be nice to actually be able to work with that.
Speaking of vintage furniture and stuff, if y'all look down in Savannah, Georgia, I think it is, they've got all the furniture from the Alex Murdoch estate.
I
For
saw
sale.
that.
Yeah, I saw a news article about that. Aren't they like auctioning off some stuff from his estate and stuff or something like that?
They actually have already sold the 17 or 1800 acres.
Mhm.
It's like 3.9 million.
Wow.
And I guess the stuff in the house, either the new buyer is selling, I think
Okay.
is how that's working out, but I'm not positive. But actually they're trying to get his other son over some stuff now.
Oh, yeah, I see
Wow.
that.
So, it's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Roy, on your auction, everything that has a green dollar thing by it, is that already bid on?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you got a lot of stuff for sale, and everything seems to be selling because everything has a dollar bid on it.
Nicole said Buster's selling it.
Is that what
Let's
that
see.
means?
I know there's another auction site called gunbrokers.com, and if it's got a green dollar sign by it, that means it's got a reserve on it. I don't know if it's the same on his.
Yeah, we don't do reserves, so that's good for us at least.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was just curious if that just means that's.
So like actually they have it now. You can see bids on it. So if it says it has a bid on it, yeah. But like this one doesn't have a bid, so it all looks the same. Just now they have this little thing underneath the picture. You can see if there's a bid on it or not.
Okay. So everything's got at least a dollar bid on it.
No, because this one right here, this lot here, doesn't have a bid on it at all. But
It
everything
says
starts
current
at
bid
$1.
Oh, I thought it had a bid on it already.
Yeah, no, right under the picture it says 0 bids right here.
I like.
What are the vintage OG?
If I want to
What
bid
are-
on something, I want to know if I'm bidding against someone. You know.
Yeah.
What are the OG Nintendos going for right now with like controller and a couple games?
I put those on eBay if I have one that works. But the short story is I have not had a one that worked in a while. But if I had one, probably about $100 if you got, if it's set up to work, cords, controller.
There's one for sale on Marketplace down here, and I mean it's not something I'm interested in, but I know you're a game guy. It's on
Already.
Marketplace in South Carolina for shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Or shipping's available or local pickup. I think they want like $150 for it, but it's all in working order. It's got the games, controllers, all the wires, everything. So
How many games?
I don't recall.
So when I think of a scenario like that, they're asking what I probably ask on eBay.
Right.
I'd take maybe 2 or 3 games and put it with the working console, and I put at about 150 on eBay. So depending on how many games and what's in there, like if you got like Mario Brothers, Contra, some of those very popular Nintendo games, you might be able to make money from that. But at 150, I'd probably shy away from it.
Yeah. I mean, I just remembered that whenever I seen those Nintendo games.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say if I'm looking to buy one, I'm probably looking to, with controllers and games, probably be around 30 to 40 bucks tops. And it also depends on how many games. I mean, it's got to be at least 10 or more. Because, you know, some of those games I'll be able to part off and at least make the money. So, but, yeah, unless it's phenomenal, it's got the box in it and it's pristine, you know, on average, I'm going to sell it for 150 with a couple games with it. But that's just me.
Just thumbing through right now, and there's a Super Nintendo with, it looks like it's got 3 games for 175.
Well, if I'm lucky, I may have a Super Nintendo. No, never mind. Not a Super Nintendo. I was thinking Super Nintendo, but I can't seem to find one. What's that?
What are you looking for on a Super Nintendo?
I never seem to find them, and when I do find them, they go crazy high.
I mean, I may or may not have one. we may or may not can work something out if I may or may not can find it.
Okay, well, well, we'll keep it contingent on you finding it.
Yep. Tim, here's Christy of Volkswagen. She's still looking for a bug?
Oh my.
Only $1,000, man.
I hear you.
Isn't that what Christy wanted?
I'm sure she does.
Well, hook her
I
up,
don't
man.
know, after getting run over by it, she's not as excited about it, I don't think.
No.
Well, Vandy said, well, guys, someone has an early start, so he's going to cut out. Have a good night, Vandy.
Night, Vandy.
I'm
And,
about
Night,
ready
Vandy.
too. I got early day tomorrow.
Yep, it's about that time.
Yeah,
I got an early day
too.
So we definitely appreciate everybody that popped in. Check us out.
Yes,
And,
thank you, everyone.
Next week, we're what? Same bat channel, same bat time, same bat time, same bat channel.
What?
No, next week is the girls.
It's ladies' week.
Oh,
Yep.
is it? It's end of March already, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies' night is happening next week.
Be here or be square.
Yes,
Here.
definitely. L7.
Love
Love y'all.
See
See y'all in the chat.
See everybody next week.